Hello, how's everybody doing? Um, what do you call it? I wanted to do a video using the sweatproof products that What Would Lizzie Do used in her video. What do you call it? Sorry. Okay. I did use the Wonder Skin in dark brunette on my eyebrows already, and I already treated them, and this is the finished result. And then I did go in with, what do you call it? Oops, I don't know what it's called. The Wonder Skin lip mask in Divine. It's basically like, whoa, a little darker in the middle, eh? Probably need to hydrate more. It's like a dark burgundy lip tint, and then this is the Wonder Skin lip gloss. If you buy the kit, it usually comes. So I'm recording sideways for the first time in such a very long time. I had this on the back of my phone. It was just aesthetically pleasing to me. I just love glitter, and I put the 3M backing on to attach it to my phone. That took like a motherfucker just to get it off. So what she does is, like, after she did her eyebrows, it would take a billion years for me. I'm not quick like that, and I don't have the resources to speed up my videos. Okay, I put it this way, I gotta learn more about video editing. I would like, we do have a computer. It would be nice to figure out how to do it. So I'm just going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in medium honey and just carve out my brows. And what she said is, I don't know if you can see or not. Okay. She just does the bottom. I guess just to highlight it, I guess. I don't get why you just do the bottom. I would do the whole thing. I don't know, it's looking a little, after you tint, and if you use part of the cloth that has product on it, around is going to look a little dark, like it's got residual. So just with whatever's on my brush. So how are you guys doing? I'm sorry I didn't do a follow-up video to this. I just unboxed it and basically ran away. Well, that's not true. I've been working. I do have a full-time job, thank you Jesus. So this is basically for shits and giggles. I'm just your average woman who just is obsessed with makeup. Backstory. I don't know if I should be saying this online or not, but I was addicted to prescription drugs. And, oh shit, just did my eyebrow. And that was for, what? Oh god, I can't even tell you when. But I do remember when I stopped. It was April 1st, 2015. And that was like 8 years ago. I did environmental tech training, and they said they were going to do drug tests. And what do you call it? I had been weaning myself off of my drug of choice, but not enough to say I stopped. But when that program's, what do you call it? I applied to the program, I got accepted, and I basically had like 2 weeks to clean my act up, because I didn't know if they were going to do like drug tests during the training. But what I didn't realize is probably they were going to do drug tests for recreational use drugs. But that's not the point. You never know, especially with big companies that are paying you major money. You never know what they're going to test for. So my thought was I was going to clean my act up, and what do you call it? Start basically from scratch. Okay, that's it on the brows. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about this or not. Yeah, 2015, clean my life up, basically, did she do in the video? Now I'm trying to remember what she did. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what she did in the video. Okay, so yeah, like, that first year, holy crap, I was in so much pain because, you know, when you're so used to, your drug of choice, you basically, like, it's all you're depending on, basically. Ooh, what's going on there? Okay. I'm just gonna try the Revolution, I forget what it was called, but what would Lizzie do? Actually used Laura Mercier, the Pure Canvas primer essence. I've been having a hard time getting my hands on that, and odd thing is, I'm gonna put it on my eyes too before I put makeup up there. It does feel like it's eye safe. I used to do this with Unique. They had a really good primer, and it worked for the eyes too. Like, and then they came out with they reformulated it, and their new formulation could not work on the eyes. I guess they added more hydration. So I'm just making sure the primer just sticks. But yeah, backstory. And that was just the Revolution liquid powder. Like I said, I couldn't get my hands on the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas, and that one was basically like a liquid powder as well. I did do my skincare, which was like, I washed with my Aveeno lavender body wash. I use that on the face now. I switched from the Dove big blue bottle to Aveeno, which is so expensive. The Glow Recipe niacinamide toner and the niacinamide watermelon drops, I can't remember, and it was like, oh goodness, can I grab it quickly? So sorry. And this, Juicy Jazz suggested this. She said it works really good under makeup, and low-key, I am obsessed with the cocoa butter scent. I don't know what it is, coconut. Like, I could care less about, you know, saving my skin because I don't use sunscreen. I just don't. But this year I'm like, hey, it might be getting a little hotter, so why not, you know, just give it a start. And then behind me you can see the, what do you call it, the Hawaiian Tropic big bottle. It started with finding it at Dollarama, and it was a little bottle which was like $4.25, and I was like, I want a bigger bottle. I'll keep that one in my purse just to zhuzh up the scent. I just had coffee, so I'm talking like a mile a minute. Yeah, I seriously can't remember how she did in the video. I'll just start with the eyes. But yeah, I cleaned up my life, and it was the hardest fucking thing ever. Literally. I'm just gonna spread it out with my e.l.f. brush. My whole first year, I was like so weak, and then somehow it like activated whatever the fuck the doctors called it, menagerie. You're just like basically bleeding for eternity, and I spent like 2 years just profusely bleeding. And in those 2 years, I tried to go to vegetarian. Stupid move, especially when you're just profusely bleeding. Yeah, don't do that, because you need meat if you're losing blood. Well, at least that's what the doctor told me. I finally got that fixed, and I tried like every birth control under the sun just to try to stop the bleeding. It didn't work. My body was like, no, try again. No, try again. Until I got like an IUD. I've had one in twice in the past 5 years. What am I going to use? I'll use my Ariel Tejada sponge. And yeah. After I cleaned up my life, holy crap, I never felt clearer. Like, I swear to God, I loved it. But in the past 8 years, my body has decided to start inflaming. I've had to slow down on the eating baked goods, white bread. Otherwise, my body just flames up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, it just goes into your bones and your muscles and your tissues, and yeah, so, I'm just gonna set that with a powder. Oh my God, it's one of those fucking days. Okay. I was doing a video and it just stopped. And I don't know how to paste them together. So on my eyebrows is a lighter skin in dark brunette. And I already did the lid mask in Divine. And my skincare was my usual skincare. The only thing I switched out was the oil and the Bobbi Brown. I switched it for this. Juicy Jazz actually recommended it. And then all over my face, including my eyes, I did the Revolution liquid powder. And I just put on the Tarte Shape Tape just to frame my eyebrows and then on my eyelids. And I don't know. I can't remember if I put powder. I probably did. I just want to put a little more on. It's hard to do a video. Like I want an actual, like, maybe like a tablet or something, or a camera, where like it won't be stopped if someone tries to phone you. What do you call it? I am literally so sad, but these items are getting retired today, and they were given to me from my sis Sylvia. This time last year, I was trying to figure out when she gave them to me, but I just got the notification on Facebook when she did my makeup. Yeah, so these will be going bye-bye today. But you can tell I really love them. I kept them on the counter and I seriously love them. They come with like big pans. And they're so easy to like throw in your purse too. And then this one is like a whole year's use. Like you think it's a small bottle, but it lasts a whole year. So I'm just gonna go in with my SB 62 and just with the taupe shade. Yeah, I think I actually need like a filming camera. I don't mind going on my phone, but I need to, what do you call it? I need like a little bit of separation, you know? I'm just gonna go in. Oh, wait, I usually use a cream, darn it. Okay. Well, that was just a powder. I don't know what to do. Help! Okay, so I'll go in with my Extreme Lasting Essence pencil in, what was this one? The First Espresso. And this one I'm just putting on my eyes. Just to add a little shade. You can't see, can you? Oh. Now can you see? I usually do a little bit of liner and then a cream. It's not how she did it, but that's how I do it. Because for some reason the liner does not react well on top of the oh god, what is it? The cream. I have to do the cream separately. Okay, and I'll just use my SB 59 brush. And can I do this with using? And I'm just kind of smudging the liner up. And just go over the areas that you missed. So it always happens. I forget to lift my eye. You see where I get like a little cracking? No problem, just go over it. That's how I do it. That's my waterproof. Just, you know, do what you need to do. Okay, well, I kind of like this one, but my tried and true will always be Fenty Matchstick and Cinnamon. So I'm kind of mixing like what would Lizzie do, her products, and then what I know works for me. I'm just trying to get to the lash line. Can you tell? I gotta keep an eye on the time. Oh, it's 5:02. Okay. I really enjoyed these, the Wet n Wild palettes this year. I think this was the most used palette like since last May. So this one kind of, or no, she does neutral. She does a neutral. So I'm so confused what to do. Okay, well I'm gonna go with my tried and true. It's usually that middle shade. I love this brush because it just dispenses the product so well. Just put it in your crease, push it in, and it blends it while it's doing it. Let your eyes be open because you gotta follow the crease, right? It looks torturous, but it's not. That's enough of a crease shade for me. Wow. Just do what works for you, okay? These influencers will do like what's on trend or what works for them. So you do what works for you. I know about hooded lids, so that's why you gotta bring your eye straight down to how it rests completely. And then when your eyes are closed, look, you can still see the shadow. Might take a couple of times, but it's okay. And in the end, you get like a nice blended product. That's what I learned. I typed in hooded tutorials, and a lot of Asian ones showed up, because you know they have to worry about that. And my eye shape is kind of like the same way. Like you look, and if I have my eyes down, if I don't lift them like I usually do, I always like, it annoys me. I just wish I could just let my eyes down. Like, would I get an eye procedure in the future? Probably not. You could just fix it with makeup. And then just gonna wipe off my brush on my rag. And what do you call it? I am just gonna go into this middle shade. And the two palettes I'm talking about is Walking on Eggshells, that one, and Go Commando. And that's the one I used right there. And I'm just gonna bring this in. I kept them like right there in front of me, and these are the ones I kept reaching for. I have like 20 different palettes. I need to start, not 20, like maybe less than 10. I need to start going through, because what would Lizzie do really inspired me, you know? I love how when she does a video, it's not just, you know, her and the product, it's this product, it's, you know, it's hitting Pam. She's not recommending products that, you know, she tried once, and then she just kind of like, oh, it's good. She's not doing it just for clout. This is shit that she goes to every day, you know? Okay. And I'll just go in with that brown shade. And I haven't been able to find a brown liner. So if you know of a brown liner that is waterproof and will stay through basically sauna conditions at work, please let me know. Because the temperature at work is usually fucking 30 degrees. We got elders there, and, you know, they're sitting still. We need to keep the heat up for them. I wish they would just, like, let us wear shorts or let us wear what we want. I would wear active dry outfit, because even if you do get wet, it'll dry off and not affect you. Just goes to show you don't really need a liner if you need. Different. Okay, so I'm so sad to say these two will be discontinued. Same with the spray. I'm really sad. Because, like, you know, I did use it almost every, at least 2 or 3, no, let's be truthful, 4. Just because, like, I'm super lazy and I need stuff that I could just quickly get done in, like, 5 seconds. Meaning 30 minutes. Yeah. So. Okay. Just gonna curl my lashes. She usually does it after, but I don't know why I can't do it. And then she loves using, oh, right. She swears by the Profusion Cosmetics Wing It liner. I didn't use it today, I just used the brown liner because I wanted to use my brown liner. Can you see me? So sorry. But she swears by the Torch Camera lashes. Sorry, I can't talk when I'm trying to get it on my lashes. I have been using the Kosas lash serum. And the Wonder Skin products actually have growth serum in it. It's like biotin, keratin, I can't remember. That's the only reason I wanted to try it, because like I've got pencil thin brows, and you know, I wear makeup to work, but everything usually kind of sweats off within like 20 minutes. So I wanted stuff that could work for me. You know, testing it out in like sauna-like conditions. Okay, I don't know why I have a crusty in my eye. Probably because I was bawling my eyes out. Don't you hate that? When you get like upset, happy, sad, angry, your go-to response is just to cry. So I don't know if you can notice, but wow, that's the first time I've been able to see like my lashes through my liner. Usually I have to put like falsies on just to exaggerate my lash. Nice. Okay. Too bad there wasn't a way I could just pause. See, that's what I need with the camera, is a pause feature, and it could like last for like an hour or two while you run around town to get dinner and come back and finish a video. See, I'm just putting it out there to the universe. That's what I need. Okay? Well, I gotta go. It's just gonna be put in like 3 parts. I wish I knew how to do that. So right now I've got my eyes down, my eyebrows, and just my skincare plus the Hawaiian Tropics and the liquid powder on my skin. Ooh, getting a little greasy. Man, I wish I could just continue. Okay, it's okay. Love you guys. Hopefully, these will probably be uploaded. One video, part 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. That's just the way it is. Love you guys. Sometimes I feel like Macaulay Culkin or Kevin McAllister. I'm like, when I grow up, I'm living alone. Or like, when I grow up, I'm gonna get married and I'm living alone. It's just one of those days. Could be better. Just trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so I just downloaded a video editor, so I'm trying to figure out how to piece all this shit together. Sorry. Like I said, not having the best day today. Like I was just... Let's just continue. Okay. Trying to figure out where I'm continuing from, but that's okay. Well, I was out in the elements, so I'm going to try apply the Revolution liquid powder again, just on my face. It keeps it like rubbed away when I was like tearing up. And put it under the eyeballs. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to use my brush, my SB62, and just blend in those edges. So I just wanted like a hint of color. I didn't want it to like take over the whole face. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I went in with Revolution liquid powder. What would Lizzie do? He used, what do you call it? The Laura Mercier Pure Canvas. It was like a primer essence. The only place I could find it was, I forget, on the website. I couldn't find it at Sephora. I'm trying to go over my liner. I did find it on the website, but I guess it kind of went viral with her video. And then I couldn't find it anywhere. So, and I was just perusing the local Shoppers Drug Mart, and I found this one. And I thought I would give it a try. I really hope the camera can't fucking pick up any music out playing in the living room or in the kitchen, because it's just what I need is fucking copyright strike. It bugged me a couple years ago. I think I got 20 different videos that got copyright striked, and if I wanted, what do you call it, for them to go from personal to public, I had to pay, or something like that. I had to pay for the copyright for it. So I ended up deleting, I think it was like 20 or 23 videos. It's like, I would do a video before I go to work, or, you know, just during the afternoons, and, you know, like people would take a shower and blast their music, and yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with, oh, if I didn't say, that was the Tarte Shade Tape, and I'm just going to go in with It Cosmetics. This one, you don't need a heck of a lot. Like, I don't know if that's going to go throughout my whole face, but I could try. Just little dots. We're not going for like super coverage. Before, I think I like spread it all over. I did like 2 pumps, and then, what do you call it, I spread it all over my face, and it looked really pale. Like, at full strength, this does not look like my shade. I could probably go, like, I tried the, I think it was like, this is medium tan. I did try the tan shade, and it just seemed very dark. So maybe if I picked up the tan and then mixed, sorry, trying to get the nose, and you just mix it between the concealer and the CC cream. I haven't tried the e.l.f. CC cream. It's actually been available for the past 6 months at Shoppers Drug Mart and Walmart. I wanted to try that stuff when it first came out. I kid you not, like, and for months, like, the e.l.f. website just kept saying, not available in Canada, not available in Canada. And, you know, it would have been nice if, like, in Canada, we get stuff, like, literally a year later. And we're like, oh my god, you know, I can't believe we got to try it. But sometimes, when we get it so fucking late, the hype is already down, and it's like, you know, it's new to us. So, and then if you're doing videos, you'll be like, oh, we just tried that. And I was like, that's been out for a year or 2. And it's like, I know, but as Canadians, we're like, we're just not on top of it. We're not on top of new releases, especially in the makeup game. Everything's like so, what do you call it? I guess we're just not buying as much. So we're always somewhat a year behind. Like, I remember, what was it? Oh god. How can I say this? I remember when CoverGirl came out, with their foundation. I can't remember what release it was, but yeah, had to wait like 6 months to a year for it to finally get released to Canada. And I realized why was because they got to pay for the patent or something like that, and it gets released to, I don't know, like I don't know if we have FDA regulations in Canada, but they had to get clearance. So that's why everything gets kind of slowed down here, because companies have to pay the premium, you know, for it to be released in Canada. See, that's a nice glowy. And then what she did was she sprayed her all-nighter. I'm not going anywhere today, so this kind of seems like a waste. I'd rather use a different spray, because I'm just staying home. I like to use my all-nighter for when I'm doing all-nighters. I gotta use this up because, you know, this gave it to me and I love it. Just give a healthy spray. Dab it back in. Dab that concealer back in. Okay. I've been using that every day, like even when I don't do a full face, I just spray it. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to remember what she used under her eyes. My goodness, I can't remember. I think it was the Lawless setting powder. I can't remember, I'm sorry. My brain's like, nope, don't even. So I got the Lawless setting powder, Seal the Deal in Classic Translucent. Just gonna take, oh, I like how it's got a big, what do you call it, dish. I'm just gonna pile it in on the cap. Ooh, this isn't even how she did it. Oh my god. Okay, now I'm remembering. I'll just use my sponge. She used some kind of like triangle bake sponge. I do have one here, I just don't want to use it right yet. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm trying to fill in these. Okay. And just lightly set, because we're going to go in with creams, just to set the foundation. Just a light set. Okay. And then, if I remember correctly, what do you call it? She kind of did like a light dusting. So I'm just going to use the Kosas cushion powder in Cloud Set in Breezy. It's basically their light. Just dab on the back of your hand. Dab on the back of my hand just so the product doesn't go stark white under my eyes. Nice. Okay. Put that away. And then I'm going to use my Say Beauty bronzer in medium bronze. What brush am I going to use? I have no idea. Okay. Maybe I'll just use my Heavenly Lux. And just start dabbing. Dipping and dabbing. Doesn't have to be correct. You're just playing with makeup here. A little bit into the hairline. A little bit on the jowl. Don't forget to smile. Because you're basically getting the contours and you're accenting. You're not covering up, you're accenting. Okay? And then just connect. And you can even just rub, blend. So when you smile, it accents your smile. A little down nose. Okay. Nice. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It blends into my skin tone, but maybe that's a good thing. Sometimes you don't need to be orange. Just blend, blend, blend. And maybe that's probably the problem too. I blend everything too much. I'm not sure. Just gonna, things on my cloth. I'm just gonna wipe off the brush. And, oh my god, okay, she recommended the ColourPop cream blush in Drop of the Hat. It's a Super Shock blush. That's pearlized. I did like a tiny little unboxing and just smile. Is it gonna show up on my tan skin? I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. Do I gotta crack the... It just looks like a bunch of shimmer. Like I'm seeing it on camera, but I'm not seeing it in person. It's just like... Okay, maybe there. Yeah, I'm seeing it on camera, but not in person. It's looking very translucent. Like shimmery. I'm gonna pile on, like use up the whole container and be like, I still can't see it. I would get a darker shade. Maybe I'm a little bit darker toned than what would Lizzie do. But I do love the sheen. Oh my god, this would be... Okay, I do remember a couple years ago I tried the Charlotte Tilbury wands. What would Lizzie do? Called them Airgasm. wands, because like literally you buy the product and like half is filled with air. But yeah, this is looking like glowy. You don't need a highlighter with this blush. It's just looking shimmery. And I'm just gonna wipe off the excess on my brush. Ooh, what's going on there? Okay. Okay, the only thing I don't like about this tint is it gathers. It gathers in your fine lines. Maybe I didn't take it off properly, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Okay. And then she does like a light dusting of the Infallible 24-hour Fresh Wear Foundation and Powder. And what shade did I get? Radiant Honey. Okay, so I'm going to use my powder. Oops, I almost bumped my product. Wipe your brush so it doesn't have previous product on it. And then just light dusting. That's all you're doing. Light dusting. Okay, I want to see my whole face, not just part of it. And you're just kind of setting the products. Would I get that blush again? I don't know. We'll see. See, I cried today, so I'm getting a little crazy today. All you're doing is just setting your cream products. Okay. I don't know if this is all going to piece together or not. I am trying to download. I did download a video editor. So yeah. Just setting with the Wet n Wild. What was this called? Vitamin spray. That what would Lizzie do? Set with the Urban Decay All Nighter. So I got that in my mouth. Ooh. Just use your sponge. Clean inside your sponge. Pat everything on. And what did she do? See, look, it lasts forever. This is almost like this is a year old. A year old. Just clean my hands. I feel greasy. Yeah. Gotta say, I'm not really. I mean, I love the berry lip. I don't know. I don't like. I just did one application and it looks already crusty in the middle. I could try putting another shade of gloss on. I don't know. I'll use it, but would I rebuy it again? Probably not. Enjoying the eyebrows, but would I buy the Wonder Skin Brow again? Probably not. I think this next year, I wanna stick to drugstore. I'm very, instant gratification based, and I want it now. Like, I want to wait for something to be delivered, or I don't know. If I did rebuy stuff, it would have to be really good. Yeah. I'm enjoying this look. Like, seriously. The lips, not so much. Let's take some of that shine down. I like a matte lip. Not all the time, but sometimes. See the top, and it gathers in your lines. I don't like that. Could I cover it up with a little bit of concealer? I don't know. Just use it for both sides. And my brush. I almost want to take that lip mask off. I don't like it. I'm very picky about products, and when it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. And you're trying everything to make it work, it's not a good product. Would I buy it again? No. Hell no. See, I don't like crusty lip lines. I like everything to be crisp. Blend it in as best as you can. And whatever's on your powder brush. Yeah, I'm like super picky about what I like, and that's not it. That's not it at all. I'm just gonna use the remover and try to see how it goes off. Because it looks patchy. I don't like patchy. Maybe that's saying like I'm dehydrated and why I got patchy. Your lips have to be really good for this product. And maybe that's the part that's just coming off. And by the end of the day, my lips feel so dry after using this product. That left a funny taste in my mouth. Ugh. And there's still a lip line there. Okay. Do I have a jojoba? Do I have oil-based lip gloss? anything oil, it will take off, what do you call it, your lip. Sometimes. I don't know. I'm not happy with it. I'm trying to take it off and it just won't get off. Maybe that's a good thing. Okay. And for lips, Miss What Would Lizzie Do recommended the Maybelline Lifter Gloss and Reef. Sorry. I'm thinking Keanu Reeves and I'm like, oh, wrong name. This one's like a pale pink. If you're a dark girl like me, I would probably go with a darker shade. Because just because something works for someone, it's not going to work for everybody. And I'm trying to cover up that organdy lip. So that could be a contributing factor too. Actually, that's a I'm trying to cover up the dark lip, and I don't know. Feels really good on the lips, like seriously. My recommendation, dear Lord, the Essence Lip Extreme Shine in, oh, the name already rubbed off. So I had it in my pocket the other day. Candy Shop is like, it was in my pocket from work. Oh, like spilled. Use your mirror, don't use your camera. I'm using 2 lip glosses, yeah. And that, what do you call it? What Will Lizzie Do recommended the Essence for Kiss. Like, I am seriously, I forgot how much I love Essence. Like, seriously. Seriously, totally forgot. It's like you forget about, you go to all these different brands and then you're like, oh yeah, there's drugstore. I totally love drugstore. I don't know, I'm just loving this look. It's very, I didn't exactly do what she did in her video. Some of it I tweaked, and the last time I tried this, I looked very light, and that was me trying to rub in the CC cream with the, what do you call it, Tarte Shape Tape, and it's already light as it is, so you have to be very sparing. Like, I use it kind of like a brightener, but very sparing. Blend, blend, blend. Otherwise, you're gonna look crazy, and we're not about that. I mean, if you want to look crazy, that's totally your choice. I'm not saying, like, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Just trying to put this back. Where was it? Weird. If you got this far in the video, thank you. I love you, and just have lots of patience with yourself today. I know today was a bit of a rough day for me. It's just, you know, I've only got 2 days off, and it's literally like I like to sleep, and what do you call it? And then if I sleep too much, I kind of get mad at myself, and I'm like, I could have gotten so much stuff done. I could have gotten my chores done, and I could have, and I've just got to get out of that mentality. And you know, if I want to get stuff done, I've got to make the time. It's just like I kept saying, I'm buying this makeup and I'm not using it. Well, I started making time, you know, at work. I only do, you know, my eyes and my eyebrows, and put primer on, maybe a little lip gloss. I don't do this every day. Oh, what the hell's happening? It's going all milky. See, I don't think that Reef shade is for me. It's too pale pink. Like, it's a good middle shade. See, you find stuff that works for you, and then just go with the stuff that works for you. I love how these YouTubers recommend stuff, and I love trying it because it looks good on them. But I try it and I'm like, ooh, see this? It's like a lighter shade of pink. And just bring it up. I'm still trying to cover up that really bad lip mask. You know, it's so funny, like the first time I tried it, it actually turned out really awesome. And then a couple of times after I tried it, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, why is it gathering in the middle of the lip? Like, oh, I was supposed to do the scrub. I need a new scrub. I don't like theirs. I just tossed out the one from Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star makes really good lip scrubs. So that's what I forgot to do. See, you remember these things, like how to do the products. But even then, when I did a scrub, it still gathered in the middle of the lip. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to make everything work. That's weird. But anyway, I hope you have a good Sunday, and wherever you are in the world, just know that you are loved. And if I helped in any way, just give a like or subscribe. Share my video. I love you guys. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.